It's just as most of us don't take time to look into our immediate past to see the kind of functionaries that God raised. I mean, homegrown functionaries, men like Babalola. I met a man, a prophet. It was Apostle Babalola that prophesied to his mother that she was barren. The woman was barren. And Babalola prophesied to the mother and said, you are going to conceive, you are going to have a son. And that son of yours is going to be a missionary to the United Kingdom. The mother conceived, a barren woman, gave birth to a son. In fact, when she became pregnant, it was church she ran to, not to hospital. So the person I'm talking about, who is like 60-something years now, was born in the church. So because of his calling, as a young boy, they released him to be laboring with the prophet. And he spoke to me when I met him in Abuja. And he said, if you want to take over a place, because he learned this from Babalola and the intercessors that labored with him. He said, you want to take a place? Don't struggle. 3 o'clock, 6 o'clock, 9 o'clock, 12 o'clock. Pray for 1 hour, from 3 to 4, from 6 to 7, from 9 to 10, from 12 to 1. You see, go and sleep. The other time, sleep. These times, pray these times, pray. Pray these times. For 3 days, you will see what will happen. So I took his counsel. Are you here? The next was implement this matter. Because I found out that in the book of Acts, all the encounters took place at those. So the pattern is quite consistent. That man that day in Abuja told me some strange things about prayer and some things I should try. Those of you that know where our ministry is in Makurdi, that's the darkness. That street is called darkness. I don't want to mention names, but a great preacher that all of you in this place know, it was on that street that his church was based. He was the strongest voice in Benue State. The preacher is still alive. The church has died. I mean, he died. By the time we came to the street, the church had 2 members and 1 pastor. It was not the members that left, it was the pastor. The members were still winning. There was still something they were seeing there, but the pastor couldn't see it anymore. So that was the street we came. Every church that attempted to grow there died. And I tried those things. That was how the darkness in that corridor lifted. And it was possible for a ministry to be planted there that could have a global outlook subsequently. If our gospel be hid, it is hidden unto them that are lost, of whom the God of this world has blinded their hearts and their minds, lest the light of the glorious gospel, which is the image of Christ, should what? Shine. And I recommend you try what I just did here for 3 days. Especially if you are a missionary, you are in a place, you are trying to pioneer something for God. The land